Hello, so today I thought I would do a whole separate video. As you can see from in the background, I am in a van. We have come to Ikea. Now I have been waiting weeks and weeks and weeks to come here. We thought we'd set a date and come here, and every time we come here I get so excited. Sam is obviously overjoyed that we are here, but yeah, and what I thought I'd do is, if I'm feeling brave enough, I'd film what we've currently get as we're walking around Ikea. Now I know it's going to be packed, so it's going to be a bit awkward for me to film, but if I don't try and do it now I never will. So yeah, I just thought I'd do that, and then what I might do is afterwards, when I get back home and stuff, I might show you what's in, what I've currently got, for those of you that may or may not be interested. But yeah, so this is what I'm currently looking at. We are in the Ikea in Nottingham, so I do believe that they've actually extended it further around here, so and we have been here a fair few times, but yeah, I'll shut up chatting and I'll get in there. So obviously one of the first things we find when we come in here is this octopus, which obviously we have to get for the doggies. Honestly, trust that to be one of the first things we get as we come in through the entrance to this area. I'm sorry, but how beautiful is this dining table all set up? Absolutely stunning. And the little cosy corner to go with it as well. This is bringing winter vibes. How cosy is that? I don't think I'll be brave enough to have anything as dark as this.
Good morning, everyone.
This is a refilmed clip added onto the Ikea trip video. So originally I was going to do an Ikea trip and then show you what I bought from Ikea, but I have actually been to Dunelm and B&M since then. So what I thought I would do is I'd just refilm sort of this part of the video and show you what I not only got from Ikea but from those other places as well, if you're interested in purchasing any homeware anytime soon. So starting off with Ikea, I picked up this day bed. Before I actually get into it, I do apologise for the previous clips that you would have just seen from Ikea. I started out strong and I was going to film whilst I was in there, but yeah, it kind of fizzled out from there. To be fair though, there wasn't really a lot else that I thought was that interesting to film after the last clip you would have seen, so there wasn't really a lot else. So I did try my best, but yeah, I just thought I would make that disclaimer first, that I do apologise. It could have been better, but yeah, I'm trying to get used to this whole camera thing, so doing it out in public is quite a big thing for me. But yeah, sorry, back to what I was saying. I got this Ikea day bed. We did actually have this delivered before we went to Ikea because it said that it wasn't available for click and collect. However, when we went to Ikea, there was loads in stock, so I don't really know what that was all about. But anyway, we had this delivered beforehand. If you've been to Ikea, then you'll know the famous day bed, and it pulls out into a double bed, so it's good for when we've got sort of people coming to stay. It's got sort of drawers on it as well. I would open and close them, but they're actually both being quiet for once. So yeah, that is the day bed. And then moving on to the bedding that I picked up, we've just gone for like a white bed in here, and then behind me all these cushions, inserts and covers we did get. So I'll just quickly show you that, try not to disturb the doggies. So this is the kind of finish to the bedding that we've got. Sorry, that didn't make any sense. And then we picked up a satin sort of touch cushion and insert, and then I decided to go for a bit of a pattern in here and have a bit of colour. So
I've gone with a bit of like a green theme here. So I picked up, yeah, 2 of those, and then also this sort of like neutrally cushion on either side. Please do ignore this throw, this is an old one. I have actually got a new one to replace that with, which I will show you in a little bit. But yeah, that's basically the kind of look I wanted to go for with the Ikea daybed in here. And then yeah, like I say, we've got a couple of drawers which I will pop the sort of pillows and cushions and that kind of thing into. So yeah, that is one of the first things we got. And then when we went into Ikea, I picked up quite a few bits. So starting with this, I picked up a wicker basket. I think everybody's got one of these, but I think it was about £12.50, something like that. Really handy to have, so I thought I would put some blankets in there for when guests come to stay. If they get a little bit chillier, then they can help themselves to the extra blankets. I am always cold, so I'm very conscious about other people being cold as well, and I cannot stand that feeling. So I thought I'd pick that up for that. Oh, and before I move on, actually, I did pick up these cushion covers and inserts as well, with a bit of a pattern on. They don't actually match the colour scheme that I've got on the bed at the moment because it's a slightly creamier colour, but I will find somewhere for these. So yeah, I forgot to mention that earlier on in the clip. But after that, we picked up, I say we, it was me. Sam does not like Ikea at all, but he will push the trolley around for me, so yeah, I can't complain really. Picked up some hangers, so quite boring really, but we've got extra hanging space now, so I needed to pick up some more of those. And then what else did I get from Ikea? I picked up these. So these were literally just as I came through the door to Ikea, but I thought these would look pretty nice on a table. And then I picked up some of the candle inserts as well to go with it. So I did pick up 2 of these like you would have just seen. So after that, I picked up this ceramic. It's not ceramic, it's made of like a tin material. Don't know what you'd call it. But yeah, it's not ceramic, that's what I was supposed to say. So yeah, I picked that up, so I thought it'd be nice just to put a couple of like small faux flowers in there. It's quite a small little jar. I believe this was £12 or £14. I could be wrong. All the Ikea stuff doesn't have prices on, so I could be telling you lies, but that's what I think it costs anyway. And then I picked up quite a few Ikea candles. These look like they've got smaller, to be fair, but you can't go wrong with these. They are so cheap, and with the house being an absolute building site at the moment, apart from this room, I need to make it smell as nice as possibly can, just to sort of like disguise the mess and the smell of the dust and the dirt and everything else. So yeah, I picked up a couple of those. And then I actually picked up fairy lights. I know, how old am I, but when we was in the lighting section, I saw these sort of fairy lights on display and all lit up, and they looked too pretty to not pick up. So it wasn't actually on my list of things to buy. So I'm not actually sure where I'm going to put them yet, but I will find somewhere for them. I mean, they're just cute and fluffy. So yeah, and seeing as we are coming into the winter, I just thought it'd be nice and cozy just to have some fairy lights somewhere. So yeah, couldn't not pick that up. Cannot remember the price of this one, so sorry about that. But what I will do is I will try and find the receipt, and if you want to know the prices of anything that I bought, just message me or pop it in the comments, and I will try and find out how much these things cost, because then it's easier to sort of refer to then. And then I'm just trying to look around. Sorry, I basically have brought everything upstairs that I have purchased from Ikea, and I've left some of it downstairs. So I've bought a couple of like kitchen bits and knives and things like that, which are not interesting whatsoever, and I thought may as well not show it. So I've left those bits downstairs, and because I've also got the Dunelm and the B&M bits here, I don't want to get it all muddled up. But anyway, I'll stop rambling on. So I picked up this chopping board. Now, truth be told, I picked this up after seeing a TikTok video. I know it sounds really bad, but this can be used as a chopping board as shown in the picture, or like I've seen, you can use it to sort of store like your condiments on there, or like you can turn it into a little bookshelf and stack your books inside it. So yeah, there are a couple of different uses for this, which I never would have known before. And I probably wouldn't have picked this up unless if I hadn't have seen it on TikTok, but there we go, I've got one now. So, and I will find somewhere for this. And then also from Ikea, oh, I should have shown this with the bedding, but totally forgot. Just picked up a throw, a really nice, pretty sort of neutrally throw with, I believe they're sort of like grey dots on them. So yeah, quite a big size as well. And I think it was £35, 25 or £35, and it is a 230 by 250 throw. So I think it would definitely cover a double bed. I'm not sure about a king size. But yeah, when you've got dogs that like to sit on beds and sleep on them, like they are doing now, then I thought I would get this just to protect the nice white bedding, because it won't stay white for long otherwise. So yeah, I think that is pretty much everything from Ikea. Oh, one other thing I also got was a new wardrobe door. So basically in the move, one of our wardrobe doors was damaged, so we thought we would replace it with another one. And I decided, because we've got a mirrored one on one side, I would also pick up another mirrored one to match it on the other end. So whether I have already shared the video yet or not, but this spare room is almost complete. I've just got a couple of things left to do. So you will see the sort of wardrobes in either the previous video or the next video. So yeah, we picked up another one of those, but that also said that it wasn't in stock when we was at Ikea. So I thought we'd try and find the location of it in the warehouse and just see if there are any there. And lo and behold, there was 3 available. So if you ever are at Ikea and something says it's not in stock, please do go and check the warehouse to see if there are any left, because we found 3 of them there, and we never would have found them if we hadn't have gone to the location. So that's just a tip for Ikea for you. So just always double check, even if it says it's not in stock. I'm not saying that it will be in stock, because it might not be, but there are chances that it may. So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything from Ikea. Like I say, there are sort of other bits and bobs downstairs that we got for like the kitchen and stuff, which are not interesting at all. But yeah, so I think I will move on to B&M next actually, and picked up some more hangers. Like I say, we've got more hanging space now, so I needed to pick up loads and loads more of these, and I thought I'd pick up some of these clear ones. I mean, they are quite flimsy, so it'll only be like the light clothing that I put on these, but they were only £3 for 6 of them, and they're very thin as well, so they don't take up too much room in your wardrobe. So I thought that was great, so I picked up quite a few of those. And then also from B&M I picked up, let's have a look, wax melt burner. I do burn a lot of wax melts, and I do have a lot of burners, but this was too pretty not to pick up. So it's just a nice sort of neutrally coloured burner, and actually I've not had one where the top comes off of it, so you can sort of take it off, which is easier to then get the wax melts out of them. So yeah, picked that up, £4, nice bargain. And then I picked up this little vase with the little bunny tails in. Now I picked this up for a reason. Over in the corner back there I bought a lamp, and there was nothing by the side of it, and I couldn't find anything from all the decor that I've got that could go next to it. But when I went to B&M I found this. So yeah, I picked that up, which was only £5. Top tip as well, if you have anything like bunny tails or any faux flowers, spray it with hairspray, and then it will hold it all into place and stop it from I was going to say matting then, that's not the correct word. It will stop it from shedding. There we go. So what I will do before I move on to Dunelm, I'll show you the lamp that I bought. So I picked up this from Argos, which I believe is part of the Habitat range. So I am super pleased with this. I think it was about £28, I believe, and it's got a nice sort of like satin nickel finish to it. So what I often find is you can get a lot of like lamps and stuff in chrome or gold or the antique brass, but this satin nickel colour that we've got on our switch and sockets matches perfectly with this. So I do absolutely love that, and it came with the cream lamp shade bit as well. And what I do love about it is it's got like a clear cord to it and switch, so yeah, it's not really going to be seen, which I do absolutely love, because you get some of them that are black or obviously mainly white, but this is even better. So yeah, I really do rate that from Argos, and it was actually next day delivery, really quick, really easy, and not too expensive either, so that was perfect. Then I purchased a beautiful throw from Ikea. Actually I picked up, it's not even Ikea, it's Dunelm. I picked up two. So I firstly got this one, so it's just like your sort of neutral herringbone style blanket, and that was only £12, which is great. It's 130 by 180, so I thought this would be perfect in the lounge, like on the sofa, or our bedroom once that's done. So yeah, I picked that up, and then to go here, which I'm replacing that with, I managed to find a nice green one to match like the cushions that are on the bed. So super happy with this. I picked that up in the sort of herringbone style again, but this is a lot more fluffier, so it's a lot more of like a cozier material, which the dogs will absolutely love. And then that's got some little like tassely bits on as well, which could be quite dangerous if the dogs get anywhere near it. But yeah, that one was £25, so a bit more than the other one, but obviously, like I say, the material of it is a lot fluffier and it feels thicker, so definitely worth the money for that. And then, oh, to go with the lamp, I picked up some light bulbs, which I am pretty impressed I found all by myself, because I know obviously different lamps have different sort of light bulbs, different sizes, that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm happy that I actually found the right ones. Well, I say they're the right ones, I've not tried it out yet, but I followed all the instructions to find them, so fingers crossed it fits. And then I also picked up for this spare bedroom a beautiful candle, of course, another candle, but this one is green again. I wanted it to sort of like match the vibe of the bedroom. Does smell really nice. This is just oak moss and cedar. It says Churchgate limited edition. I just believe that they are Dunelm candles, and it was £8, so not too bad either. So yeah, I picked up that, and then I picked up scented fabric spray. Now I also believe this is like part of Dunelm's range, but I thought this would be great in the spare room. I know you can get like Febreze ones and all the other brands that they have, but I just thought the bottle was really cute, so that'll look quite nice in here, and I can just spritz the bed when it needs to freshen up. Really boring, I know, but I thought I'd include it anyway. And then I also picked up some photo frames, so I picked up some of these black ones, and then some of these sort of like wood effect ones, and they say that they were £3 each, but I looked back at the receipt and they said that they were £2.25, so I don't know if they've got a deal on at the moment, but yeah, they were really cheap, and I think they would just look nice around the house just with nice photos in. I am actually having some photos and frames put up on the wall behind me here when Sam gets back from work today. We're going to put those on the wall, so I thought a couple of little black sort of like framed pictures like around the room would look quite nice and match up quite nicely. Oh, that's another thing I bought from Ikea, photo frames, which look pretty much exactly like this. Sorry, I've not got it to hand because everything from downstairs I've brought upstairs so I can have a nice background to show you all. But yeah, they pretty much just look like them on a bigger scale, like an A4 size, and they were £4.50 each for those. So I picked up 8 to go on this back wall, like I say, which we are going to be doing later. I have just realised there were a couple of extra bits from B&M that I forgot to bring up. Put off the video there, but I couldn't not show you these glass mugs. So yeah, they basically look like this. Oh, my face looks really weird in it. But yeah, so some glass mugs. I believe you can put hot water in these. They do feel really flimsy, but we're going to give it a go and see anyway. And they were £3 each, so I picked up 2 of those. And then actually, as I was downstairs, I found a gravy boat that I've picked up as well. Funnily enough, we've never had a gravy boat, so this was actually from Dunelm in the end, and it was £5, and I just thought it was a really pretty shaped gravy boat, and it's really sort of big as well, so it can hold a lot of gravy in. So yeah, I believe that is everything that I bought that I can think of. I mean, yeah, I do hope that you've enjoyed this video and it's sort of giving you ideas as to what's currently out there at the moment. Like I said earlier on, if there's anything that you want to know exact pricing of, especially with the Ikea stuff, then just let me know, message me, put it down in the comments, and I can try and find the price for you. I've got the receipt somewhere, so yeah, I can basically try and find that out for anyone that may be interested. But I hope this video has not been too boring, and the actual room tour and renovation of this room will be up on a separate video soon. So I'll be able to show you like all of the bits that I've put in here and that kind of stuff. But yeah, it'll either be in the previous video that I post or the one after this one. I am actually having some sort of technical difficulties with my laptop at the moment, hence why I've had time to sort of refilm this clip, but hopefully that'll be resolved soon. And I basically hope you enjoyed watching this video.